Moon Knight episode 2 premiered today. And yeah, hopefully you guys watched it. I'm not going to give any spoilers in it. I think, like, if anything, if you haven't been watching it, I'll probably give some, little story points that were in the last episode into this one. But this one, obviously when it came to the last episode, you had to kind of figure out what was going on. And I really dug the fact that good old Steven, he was kind of just like blacking out when certain things were happening, and then all of a sudden he'd just like wake up and, the situation was handled. So now we figured out that, yes, there's the duality between Steven and Marc, which who he talks to, who doesn't have the accent, which I kind of like that duality, the fact that Steven, that Oscar Isaac decided to go, you know what, let's do the British accent. We are in London, why not? And then when it comes to Marc, that'll be just like his normal voice, which is cool. And that sequence in the bathroom with all the mirrors and him talking, and then of course the reveal of Moon Knight beating the shit out of that one creature, I thought that was great. And when it came to this one, we got a little bit more of that, and we get a little bit more of the backstory. We meet the other character, Layla, which we only heard, and we find out a little bit about her because she knows Marc, doesn't know Steven. So it's interesting. And then of course we get Ethan Hawke's character. I totally forgot what his character's name is. Somebody will remind me. I'm still wondering, why is he walking around with glass in his shoes? I mean, that was the opening shot of the first episode, and it was just like, oh, ow. And then it's like, they keep having that sound effect that but we get more of his character, which he's very likable. He sounds like he wants to do good. Like in this episode, Steven goes to like his little community, which you're like, oh, okay, cool. They're doing this or doing that. It sounds good. But of course he's got another vendetta that he needs. He needs he needs something. He needs a little artifact that's happening. So that he needs. And sure, we got a really great shot. We saw it in the trailer. We get that really great shot with like the moon, like all big and huge and crescent, and we see Moon Knight just leap from the rooftop, and it goes right across the moon. It was a really great shot. There's also another great shot in this too. The only thing that's kind of bothering me, and it wasn't bothering me this much, but the score kind of bothers me a little bit. But then this episode, it didn't bother me as that much. But I don't know. It's fine. It's not like it's going to ruin the whole thing for me. But I'm curious to see where it still goes. I'm still on board. Still think it's great. Like Oscar Isaac. And we'll see what happens. I'm kind of curious to see where it goes, and I'm kind of curious, like, is there going to be any other characters, or is it just going to fully just stay alone in its own thing? Hopefully it does. I guess we'll see.